First grade math, third week of August, hierarchy of numbers. Hopefully you all know what a unit is. A unit is 1. So right now I'm holding up one finger, but we can also say I'm holding up 1 unit of fingers. A unit of bells, and we can also say 1 bell. A unit of cupcakes, and we can also say 1 cupcake. In this lesson, we're going to have a little tiny green unit cube to start with. Do you see it? We're going to draw it. There it is. To draw it, on your math book, on the left, inside one of the squares, make a teeny tiny square, just in the corner. Then go to the far right, and in the first square on the right, we're going to write 1. 1 unit. Units go on the right. Now watch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is as big as exactly 10 units. We call it a 10 bar. Let's draw it. This time, in a square over here on the left, you can make a little bar that goes up from the bottom to the top of the square, just taking up a tiny bit of the square. Then go over to the right, and did the 10 bar have any little extra units poking out? Like that? No, right? It's just a 10 bar. So since it has no extra units, we're going to put 0 for the units underneath the 1 that you wrote before, because that's the units column. Next to that, to the left, we can put 1 for the tens, because this was 110. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is as big as 10 bars. We call this 100 square. To draw it, go over to the left and just draw around a square. Now go to the right. Does the 100 square have any extra units? No. Does it have an extra 10 bar poking out like this? No. Let's put 0 for the extra units. And it has no extra tens, so 0 for the tens. But it's exactly 100. So in the third column over from the right, we're going to put 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these 100 squares fit into this. This is called 1,000 cube. To draw it, it's going to start off just like your 100 square. Just draw around a square. over on the left. Now, give the square bunny ears blowing in the wind. They're blowing in the wind. And the bunny's tail is also blowing in the wind. And then hook them up. And that looks like a cube. Over on the right, does the 1,000 cube have extra units or tens or hundreds? No, it's just 1,000 cube. It's exactly 1,000. So please put a 0 for the units, 0 for the tens, 0 for the hundreds, and then over in the fourth column from the right, we put a 1. You can divide that from these zeros with a little comma, which looks like a backwards C. And that's because we call this the simple family. And this is a new family called the thousands family. And this guy is a unit of thousands. Just like that guy was a unit. So now we're in a new family. That's why it gets the color green, just like that unit. But this is units of thousands. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these 1,000 cubes fit into this. So this is called a 10,000 bar. To draw it, you might need a new page. Count 10 squares from the top to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can make it look three-dimensional by doing the bunny ears blowing in the wind and the bunny tail blowing in the wind, and hook them up. Now we need to write 10,000. Does it have any extra units poking out anywhere? These little guys? No. So put 0 for the units on the right. Does it have any extra tens? No. And it has no extra hundreds. And no extra thousands. And those are units of thousands. It is just a 10,000. So in the fifth square from the right, 1 10,000. You can count over like this, units, tens, hundreds, and put your comma to separate the simple family from the thousands family. So it's units, tens, hundreds, units of thousands, tens of thousands. And you can see there's a 1 in the tens of thousands to show your 10,000 bar. It's going to get fun now. Ooh-wee! Our next guy is pretty big. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one is as big as 10 10,000s. This is 100,000. When you draw it, you're going to count 10 squares down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you count 10 squares across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then go down and then hook up the two ends along the bottom. We don't have enough space to make it look three-dimensional. Now we're going to write it. This 100,000 square has no extra units, so put 0 on the right for the units. No extra tens, so we're going to put a 0 on the next column for the tens. No extra hundreds, put a 0. Put your comma. Does it have any extra thousands? No. Does it have any extra 10,000s? No. It is exactly 100,000. Okay, last of all, we have a very big item. That there is a millions cube. Let's look how many of these 100,000s fit in our millions cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these 100,000s fit into the millions cube. There's no way we can draw the millions cube in our book, but let's practice writing a million. No extra units, so on the right, we're going to put a 0. No extra tens, another 0. No extra hundreds, another 0. Go ahead and put a comma. We're going to go into the thousands family now. No extra units of thousands. No extra tens of thousands. No extra hundreds of thousands. Another comma. We're going into a new family, the millions family. We're going to put 1 million. I hope you learned a lot in this lesson about numbers. Just so you know, this million cube is exactly 1,000,000 times as big as the little tiny units cube we started off with.